What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here today. It's a 4-game set on the road with the Philadelphia Phillies. So, yeah, we still have a 3-game lead over the Dodgers in the division. And we are down to our final 3 weeks of the season. So here we go. Top of the second. Phillies have a 1-0 lead. Nobody out, nobody on for me as I'm leading off inning number 2 out of the number 4 spot in the lineup. Hurston Waldrop is on the mound for the Phillies. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him, below the knees on the inner third with that four-seamer, 1-0 the count. As you see there, the Dodgers are top in the wild card. Oh, and then I go fishing after a splitter just off the dirt, and it's a 1-1 count for me. Next pitch, swing and a miss at a four-seamer at the top of the zone. It's a 1-2 count in a hurry now. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat from Waldrop. Way outside with the curveball. 2-2 the count now. At least we're working a decent at-bat here. Pitch number 5 about to be on the way. Come on, big fella. Ooh, sliced one right past the diving first baseman there. And we have a single here in the top of the second. That'll help the old batting average out a little bit. We come back bottom half of the inning. Phillies are up 3-0 now. 2 outs and nobody on for Johan Rojas. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He struck out to start the game for the Phillies, but he's back in the batter's box again here in inning number 2. He's hitting .293 on the season here. Let's see what he can do with a 1-1 pitch from Brian. Woo! Oh yeah, Jake, I got you on that one. Wind up and the pitch. It's a ground ball to me at third. Easy play as we throw across the diamond. And that'll end the second inning. We're moving on to the third, trailing by a score of 3-0. Bottom half of the third, still a 3-0 ball game. Runners on first and second, 2 away for Adolfo Acosta. He's hitting .226 on the season, and he managed to draw a walk in the second inning here. Looks like Brian Wu is not doing very good at keeping people off the base paths today. 0-1 pitch from him is bunted down the third base line. This could be a good one. Safe at first, he beats it out, and the bags are loaded here with 2 away in the bottom of the third. We come back top of the fourth, still a 3-0 ball game. We got a out of the bases loaded jam there in the bottom of the third. And I'm standing in for the second time today, 1 for 1 so far with that seeing eye single in my first plate appearance. First pitch of this at-bat's perfect out to left center field. See you later, baseball. No, it's off the top of the wall. So we have a single, and we have a double. That's the easy part of the cycle. Let's see what we can do after this. That's my 42nd double of the season. Hot diggity. I thought that one was going to be out of here. Top of the sixth, we come back. It's a 3-1 ball game. Phillies still in the lead. Runners on first and second, nobody out, with Waldrop still on the mound. This is my third plate appearance against him. First pitch is a four-seamer down the middle and just above the knees. Fouled away. It's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat, way upstairs, the four-seamer, 1-1 the count for me now. Looks like he's having a little bit of success with the four-seamer, but not so much against me, I would say. Four-seamer there on the inner corner, sent out to left field. That is caught. No chance of advancement from the runner at second, and that's a non-productive first out here in the top of the sixth. We come back bottom half of the inning, still a 3-1 ball game. Aiden Miller at the plate for the Phillies. He's 1 for 1 on the day. And he's got an 0-1 count with the bases empty and nobody out with Yu-Min Lin on the mound. Weird little bunt here. We'll scoop it up, throw to first. This one will beat him. And that is the first out in the home half of the sixth. Bottom of the seventh, we come back yet again. Adolfo Acosta at the plate for the third time today. He's 2 for 2 on the day so far, with a double and a single. Man, that's really familiar, like I did the same thing. Let's see if he's going to get out in his third plate appearance. There's a runner on second and 2 away. 2-1 pitch from Yu-Min Lin. Yet another bunt. He's going to get on, though. Yep, he is safe at first. He beat that out, and there's runners on the corners now with 2 away. 3-1 is still the score in the top of the eighth as I'm standing in for the fourth time today. 308 the batting average for me now. 1 out, nobody on. Joe Barlow is now towing the rubber for the Phils. He hits 90 on the slider, 97 on the four-seamer, 97 on his two-seamer as well. 12-6 curve tops out at 84. And the first pitch from him is a slider just below the knees. Swung on, got a piece, fouled it away. And we have an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. Next pitch from Barlow. Swing and a miss of a slider off the plate away at the knees again. 0-2 the count. Skipper there grinning, but I don't think that's a happy grin. It's one of those, I'm going to chew him when he gets back into the dugout here. And after that third straight slider swung on and missed below the knees, yep, I'm expecting a chewing when I hit the dugout there, boys. Bottom of the eighth, it's still a 3-1 ball game. Runner on first, nobody out. Aiden Miller at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a 2-run dinger in the second. That's what put the Phils up with 3 runs. Only hitting .224 on the season, though, and he's worked himself into an 0-2 count against Yu-Min Lin, who's still out there on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Wind-up and the pitch from him. Ooh, showtime event. We're going to be able to stop that ball. Will he throw to second or will he throw to first? Throws to second. 5, 4, and 3. We get the double play on the diving stop from me on the showtime event. How's about that? We go around the horn for the twin killing there. Unfortunately, it's not enough as we can't put anything up on the scoreboard outside of that 1 run. So, yeah, Phillies win game number 1, 3-1, the final score here. Despite the 2 for 4 day at the plate for me, I'm still leading the league in hits, 183 of those so far. And we're going to move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Alright, here we go, game number 2, top of the second, 1-0 lead for the Phillies again. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm batting fourth in the order against Mick Abel. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him is a slider. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. He's a little too far out in front of that one. I've hit .313 on my career so far. Holy cow. 0-1 pitch now from Abel is well inside with the cutter. 1-1 the count after not offering at that pitch. Come on, big fella. Give me something I can do some damage with here. Not exactly one to do damage with, but I bounced it over the first base bag, and it's going to go all the way into the right field corner. We'll have ourselves a stand-up double here to lead off inning number 2. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, we come back bottom of the second, still a 1-0 lead for Philly. 1 out, nobody on for Adolfo Acosta. He's hit up to a .237 batting average so far this season. He's the reigning Rookie of the Year from 2025. How about that, huh? 3-1 the count for him here against Ryan Nelson. Let's see what he can do with the pitch from the right-hander. Little chopper to third, easy pickup. Why did he run again? Whatever. Low throw, oh, throwing error on me. Oh, E5 is the way that's going to get scored. Yep, there it is. Oh, that is unfortunate. I just did the training thing in between series here. That was supposed to be a bump to my fielding, not a swift kick in the pants. Bottom of the second now, 2 outs, bases loaded, full count for Johan Rojas. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 6 on the series here. Let's see what he can do with the payoff pitch from Ryan Nelson. And hopefully that error doesn't come back to haunt us. It will not, as the ground ball to me. Throw to first. This one's on the money. And that's going to retire the side and strand the bases loaded. That's right, Nelson. Get a little fired up about it, big guy. Alright, we come back. It is the top of the third. Arizona leading 2-1. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. And I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day and 3 for 5 on the series with a pair of doubles so far. We get a dynamic challenge because the bags are full here, and I don't think hitting a grand slam is going to happen. I don't want to do the contact swing, so we're just going to go for driving in the run. Any fly ball should be able to do it here. First pitch of this at-bat from Mick Abel. Fly ball out to right field. It's well hit out there, not going to clear the bases, but it will be a sac fly, and the Diamondbacks are going to be up 3-1 now, as 2 out of the 3 runners advance. We now have runners on the corners, 1 out, and a 3-1 lead here in Philadelphia. Top of the fifth, we come back, still a 3-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day with a double and a sac fly. 1 out, nobody on this time around for me though, and I'm still facing off against Mick Abel, who's throwing pitch number 63 of his outing. And the four-seamer just above the zone on the inner third. And it is foul. No, not fouled away. It is a swing and a miss for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now. Yep, that's outside. Four-seamer not going to get the call all the way out there. 1-1 the count. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat now. Chopper to short. That's not going to do the job. 6-3 is the putout for those of you scoring at home, as he beats me easily with that throw. 2 away now in the top of the 5th. Top of the 7th, we come back. I'm at the plate again. 1 for 2 day for me so far. Batting average up to a 3.08 now. Arizona's leading 5-1. The bases are empty. Nobody's out. And I get the dynamic challenge because the bases are empty. And we're going to go for only swinging at pitches inside the zone and record a hit. Christopher Sanchez is now on the mound for the Phillies. He hits 94 on the sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from the lefty. I'm swinging at a sinker below the knees on the outside corner, and it is fouled away. 0-1 the count. An automatic fail for the dynamic challenge here. Second pitch of the at-bat is well outside with the slider. 1-1 the count. Trying for a little bit of backdoor slider action. Not going to happen there, good sir. The 1-1 pitch. Ooh, sinker gets the call in my cold zone. 1-2 the count for me now. Come on, big guy. Give me something better than that to swing at, would you? That's not it. Sinker off the plate away at the knees yet again. 2-2 the count. As you can see, he's pitching me really low in this at-bat. The 2-2 pitch. Ripped into right center field. That's extra bases right off the bat. Off the top of the wall. Just missed a home run in Philly again. Sliding into second for yet another double in this one. And I will take that any old day of the week. Double number 44 on the season for me, so we'll take that. We come back top of the 9th. Philly has come back with authority. It's a 7-5 lead for them now. 1 out and nobody on for me as I'm standing in against Jordan Romano. He hits 89 on the slider, 99 on the 4-seamer, 98 on the 2-seamer, and the first pitch of this at-bat is a 2-seamer on the inner third. Fouled away for an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. Diamondbacks only have 2 outs to work with in this game now. Second pitch of this at-bat is low and away with a slider. 1-1 the count after not offering it that one. Come on, Romano. Give me something good to swing at here. I'd really appreciate it. That was not a bad one, but not a good one either. Slider just above the knees. Got a piece and fouled it away, and the count is now 1-2. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat from Romano. Got me to swing and miss at a slider on the outside corner. There's another K next to my name in this series, and that is out number 2 here in the top of the 9th. Phillies are going to take the win after coming back with authority. 7-5 the final scores. They have taken the first 2 games of this series. When did they stack that on? Bottom of the 8th. They put up a 5 spot. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, well, what can you do? That's baseball. We're moving on to game number 3. We'll see if we can turn this little baby losing streak we've got going on around. A little day game action here. Aaron Nola on the mound for the Phils, who are already up 1-0 here in the top of the 2nd. Nola does hit 95 on his 4-seamer, 94 on the sinker. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Swinging a miss at a 4-seamer above the zone. That's not going to help the old plate vision out. Okay. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Nola. Come on, big guy. That was not an off-speed pitch like I thought it was. 4-seamer up and in, but in the zone. Got a piece and fouled that one off, and it's an 0-2 count in a hurry here. The 2-strike pitch is the off-speed. Knuckle curve this time around, having a little bit out in front, but it's fouled away to preserve the at-bat. Still looking at an 0-2 count. Next pitch is a knuckle curve off the plate away. 1-2 the count. See, I'm used to the knuckle curves from pitchers having a funny little wiggle. This one does not have the funny wiggle. Oh, knuckle curve got me to swing and miss, and this time it's another K for me. Second strikeout of the game for Nola, so he's having a heck of a time on the mound. And we come back top of the 4th, 1-0 lead for Philly still. 2 outs and nobody on, and I get the boss battle challenge with Nola still towing the rubber. My options are hit a double or better, power swing for a hit, or draw a walk. We're going for the double or better because that's what I think I've got the better odds of getting here. First pitch of the at-bat from Nola. 4-seamer right down Broadway, late swing fouled away, 0-1 the count. 3 career home runs versus Philly. In the first 2 games, I should have had a couple more, I think. 0-1 pitch is ripped into left center field. That will be a double, as that's going to get all the way to the wall in the gap there. And yep, we succeed on the Boss Battle Challenge. How's about that? A double with 2 away here in the top of the 4th. Number 45 on the season for me. We'll take that any old day of the week. We come back bottom of the 5th, still a 1-0 ball game. Nobody out, nobody on, and Matthew Batten is at the plate. He's hitting a whopping 400. He must not have too big of a sample size there to be that big of a batting average this late in the season. Let's see what he can do with the 0-1 pitch from starter Eduardo Rodriguez. Hot shot to me at third. Reach out and touch someone. Little line out there at the hot corner. We'll take it. Still bottom of the 5th as we come back. Aiden Miller at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Has a full count with 1 out and a runner on first. His batting average is not too great. Only a .217 on the season now. Let's see what he can do with a full count pitch from Eduardo Rodriguez, which is pitch number 60 of the outing for him. And that's into left field. Is that going to get caught? It is not. It is down for a base hit. Throw back in. Keeps the runner at second. So runners at first and second now with only 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Top of the 7th, we come back. Still a 1-0 lead for Philly. 1 out, nobody on for me as I'm facing off against Aaron Nola for the 3rd time today. First pitch of this at-bat. Knuckle curve just above the knees and right down the middle of the plate. Fouled away, and it's an 0-1 count. Come on, big guy. Give me something a little bit higher than that. Not quite that high. 4-seamer just above the zone on the inner third is fouled away. That's not going to help the plate vision any. 2-strike pitch from Nola. And it's a swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. 2-3 put out is going to complete the strikeout there. As that is the 2nd time that Nola has fanned me in this one. Only the 5th strikeout of the game for him, though, so that's intriguing. Top of the 9th, we come back. Philly is leading 2-0. Are we really going to lose 3 in a row on the road here? Runner on second, 2 away. Top of the 9th, Aaron Nola still on the mound. Pitch number 98 of the game. And a sinker below the knees on the inner corner is fouled off. 0-1 the count. Next pitch is well outside with the knuckle curve. That evens up the count at 1-1. Looking at pitch number 100 of the game for Aaron Nola here. Ooh, up and in with a 4-seamer. That backs me off the plate a little bit. 2-1 the count for me. Should be a 3-0 count if I wouldn't have swung at that first pitch. 4th pitch of the at-bat, though. Knuckle curve past a diving shortstop, and that's going to give it a 2-1 score here with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. We'll take the old ribby, but I don't know if it's going to quite be enough here. And it is not. 2-1 is the final score as the Phillies have taken 3 out of 3 so far. Let's move on to game number 4, see if we can avoid the 4-game sweep on the road, especially this late in the season, man. That is not good. That 3-game lead we had over the Dodgers coming into this series is in jeopardy most definitely here. All right, game number 4, Zach Wheeler on the mound for the Phillies. There's no score, nobody out, nobody on. Top of the 2nd, I'm batting .310 on the season. Wheeler throws a 98-mile-an-hour 4-seamer, 97 on the sinker, 93 on the cutter. That's all he's got that's quick. Like that isn't enough. First pitch of the at-bat is below the knees with the 4-seamer. 1-0 the count for me. 2nd pitch now from Wheeler. Outside with a cutter. 2-0 the count. I hate to say it, but some of that reaching I did in the first 3 games is starting to pay some dividends here in game number 4. The 2-0 pitch is inside with a cutter. 3-0 the count. How's about that? Keep the old bat on the shoulders and you might see something decent here with 3-0. Sure did, and it's fouled down the right field line, just a smidge behind that 4-seamer. And that runs the count to 3-1. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat is a swing and a miss on a 4-seamer on the inner third in my cold zone. We have a full count here to lead off the top of the 2nd. The payoff pitch, swing on and miss. It was going to be a strikeout even if I didn't swing, as that one was in the zone. And I made him work hard to get that strikeout. 6 pitches instead of the normal 3 or 4 for me. Top of the 3rd, we come back. Arizona leading 2-0. Runner on second, 1 away. Zach Wheeler still towing the rubber here. First pitch of this at-bat is low and away with the sinker. That makes for a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now. Come on, big fella. Let me put one in between the lines, would you? That's not going to be it. Four-seamer up and in. 2-0 the count for me now. And the overcast skies here is kind of weird. Sinker there right down the middle of the plate, a little bit above the knees. Fouled away. That makes for a 2-1 count. That was really late on the swing there. Next pitch from Wheeler. Oh, got me fishing for one way above the zone. Four-seamer there. Almost shoulder height. Yeah, that's not good. 2-2 the count. Let's see what we get here with pitch number 5. Ground ball to the second baseman. It's going to be an out for me, but I did advance the runner to third, so that'll help the old clutch statistic out a little bit. 4-1 is the score in the top of the 5th as I come up to the plate for the third time today. Still rocking the over in this game. 6 for 14 on the series, though, with 4 doubles. How's about that? 4-1 is the score with the Arizona Diamondbacks in the lead. Runner on third, nobody out, and the dynamic challenge because of that runner on third. Yeah, we're just going to go for driving in the run. We'll take an old sac fly any day of the week here. Christopher Sanchez is on the mound for the Phillies out of the bullpen now in the top of the 5th. He hits 94 on the sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Over-aggressive there. Sinker almost in the dirt. Got a piece of it somehow and fouled it away. It's an 0-1 count. Next pitch is in the zone, and we pop it up behind home plate. Come on, get out of play, get out of play, get out of play. Yeah, got lucky there. 0-2 the count. I hate having to wait for those animations. Next pitch is a sinker off the plate away at the knees. 1-2 the count after not offering it that one. Should be a 2-1 count if I could keep the bat on my shoulders, but, you know, anybody that's watched this series often will know I can't do that. And we have a check swing at one well below the knees. And the 2-3 putout completes the strikeout for me. The over continues at the plate as I am now 0 for 3 in the top of the 6th, despite the Arizona Diamondbacks holding a 7-1 lead here. 2 outs, runner on first, and I need to do something at the plate here. Good Lord. Dynamic challenge, and yeah, we just got to go for advancing the runner. Base hit's going to be what's required as Christopher Sanchez is still on the mound for the Phillies here. First pitch is a sinker below the knees. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. Should have been taken all the way on that bad boy. I might be the reigning August player of the month, but I don't think it's all that deserved. Nope, that's a ball. Sinker on the inside corner, called a ball. Okie dokie, Blue. Whatever works for you. 1-1 the count. That one definitely should have been in the strike zone. Circle change below the knees, not in the zone. Swung on and missed, and it's a 1-2 count. Should have been a 3-pitch strikeout by all means, and I swing again at a circle change below the knees. And yeah, this is quickly becoming a game to forget at the plate. Bottom of the 6th, still a 7-1 lead for Arizona. 2 outs and nobody on. Bryson Stott at the plate for the Phillies here. He's 1 for 2 on the day, only 2 for 12 on the series, but he does have a triple in there, so that's pretty solid. 0-2 pitch on the way here from Dane Dunning as he kicks and deals. Ground ball down the third baseline. We'll scoop that up, throw across the diamond. Will we get him? Yeah, bang bang play at first, and that retires the side. How's about that? We come back top of the 8th. It's an 8-1 lead for Arizona now. 1 out and runners on first and second as I'm standing in 0 for 4 today. Ryan Borucki is on the mound for the Phillies out of the bullpen now. He hits 90 on the slider, 96 on the sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the left-hander is a check swing on a circle change below the knees on the inside corner. Called a strike as I could not hold that one up in time. And it was good swing timing. Why did the game do that to me? Oh, 0-1 pitch on the way now from Borucki. And I'm going fishing after a sinker low and away. 0-2 the count as I managed to make contact with that one and foul it off. Oh boy, 2-strike pitch. Circle change below the knees again, and I am just swinging at everything here. Oh, I must be the only guy on the Diamondbacks without a hit in this game, I swear. Got a piece of a slider off the inside corner there to keep the count at 0-2. And all 4 pitches now have been outside of the zone, and I have swung at every single one of them. Yet another 0-2 pitch now from Borucki. And he got me with the slider way inside. Yeah, I did not deserve a hit swinging at any of those pitches. So yeah, there's another K next to my name for this one. Diamondbacks do take the win here in game number 4 to avoid getting swept in the 4-game series. 8-2 the final score. 16 hits for the Diamondbacks in this one, and not a single one of them was off of my bat. So yeah, rough series. The games I do good, we lose. The games I do bad, we won. I don't know how that works, unless it's just the game of baseball saying, hey, how you doing? But that's going to be the end of this series, therefore it's going to be the end of this episode. For those of you that have made it this far, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.